Yo, what's going on, boys? Collision Works here. Welcome back to another Destiny video, guys. This intro is going to be a little longer because I got to do some explaining. Listen, man, I've been playing Destiny for a long time, all right? But during that entire time playing, I don't know shit, okay? I don't really know the ins and outs of Destiny, and I am looking forward to changing that because I really want to try and learn a lot about this game, really know how to actually run this show, because it's a game I've always enjoyed, but now I'm interested in actually taking it to the next level, really knowing. A lot of times I just play the stories, get that stuff out of the way, play the Crucible, and then end up quitting because I don't know what's going on, don't know how to raid, don't know how to do dungeons, don't know any of that stuff. So it's time I correct that, man. And I've thought in this series, since I have taken it upon myself, not in a super noble manner, but just to try and learn it, I thought, why not try to teach you guys who are learning with me, people that don't really know exactly what they're looking at. I feel like the way that I try to break it down hopefully can cater in more layman's terms so you guys can catch on as well. And I was kind of looking at all these different build videos and learning about all these different class verbs and all these different effects and elements and all these things. And these things need to be talked about, and they are not mainstream enough in Destiny. Too many people just know the game, but not enough new or people who just give up on the game know the game. So I'm here to save it, okay? I'm here to fix it, bro. So today, I know this is not going to be a build video, but I just needed to get that out of the way as to why I'm even explaining this stuff. It is for a specific group of players that really aren't playing Destiny the right way, and I kind of just wanted to make a playlist here on the new channel breaking down how I'm learning the game. Hopefully it can help you too. So to begin, guys, I wanted to start talking about weapon crafting, get this out of the way because it is a major component, and there's a few things about it that I feel like not many people may know because I didn't know about it to begin. So I want you guys to be well informed as quick as possible. So guys, to begin immediately, all the weapons that are craftable, even if you have them unlocked or not, can be found in your collections on the character menu. You go to the left, collections, you'll see patterns and catalyst, select this. Guys, everything you see here can be crafted, and you're probably thinking, Collision, how am I supposed to get all of these patterns? If you're not familiar with patterns, patterns are basically those weapons that drop with a red border. Their real name is deep sight resonance, as you see here in the description. A lot of the community just calls them red borders, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'll put a screenshot or my other clip I have so you guys know what I'm talking about. Once you select those red boxes and those borders, that will add a 1 point of progression to your pattern progress. So for example, like right here, let's say I'm looking at my shotguns here because I want to craft an Imperial Decree. I need 2 more red border decrees to unlock this pattern so I can craft it manually, okay? Now, if I'm having the worst RNG or I'm too anxious to wait to try and get a good roll or anything like that, what I can do to force it is these pattern weapons. You guys will see at the bottom of your perks, it will say deep sight activation is available for this weapon. Now, this is basically using a currency known as the Deep Sight Harmonizer. You guys can get these in your season pass. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take a time out and show you guys this in the season pass so you guys are aware of what they look like. I believe there's 6 in each season. I think there's 6 in this one. You can only carry 1 at a time, okay? So even though you claimed it, as you guys see this one right here, I haven't claimed, but it says not enough space. You can only hold 1 at a time. But if I wanted to go get that 4th pattern unlocked, all I would have to do is hover over this empty Deep Sight socket and then go ahead and consume my Deep Sight Harmonizer. Then the pattern will be there and I can claim it. Then it would say 4 out of 5 and I just need to do 1 more to make it craftable, okay? I hope I made that as easy to understand as possible. That's all you have to do to unlock the weapon pattern. Now, to craft the weapon, you guys are going to have to start the Witch Queen campaign, beat the first mission, and then I'm pretty sure you get to this area, you have to start a quest called, I think, the Relic. Once you get that done, you'll unlock the Relic station down here, which is basically the crafting station vendor. All right, so this is it. Looks super sick. Once you get here, guys, you're basically going to have a prompt of shape or reshape. This is very self-explanatory. This is how you make a new weapon. This is how you edit said weapon. All right, so because we're doing this video, I'm going to go ahead and shape a new weapon. I have Perpetualis here. I'm going to go ahead and shape this. This is what it's going to look like for you guys as well as you make a new marker. Okay, right here, this is going to be your frame. Okay, Perpetualis is an adaptive frame. Now, what's the difference between all these frames, guys? It's going to be the intrinsic perk like handling or range or reload speed or stability. All right, now these will unlock once you hit level 7. They all unlock at level 7. We'll talk about leveling up later, but because we have to start here, we're going to go ahead and do the intrinsic base, no stat boost adaptive frame. Okay, up next, obviously, you're going to have your barrel mod, and it's kind of similar to like an old Call of Duty leveling system where you have to progress with the weapon, and then you'll get those mods you know, unlocked over time. And see, for barrels, it goes up to level 8. I'm just going to go and select extended barrel. I'm not saying you should. I'm just selecting random perks just so we can go through this list. Up next is your magazine. Like I said, for this one, you got to get to level 6, and then you'll be able to unlock all of them in full. I'll just go ahead and select alloy mag just as we are talking about it. Now, as you get to your final 2 perks, we all know in Destiny, these final 2 perks are your more juicier perks. This is where it gets a little different because we have our base traits, and then we can unlock them all the way up to level 10. But then once we start surpassing level 10 and getting up into the teens, we're going to unlock enhanced versions of these traits that have a better buff than their original origin trait. Okay, actually, I don't think I should have said origin trait. I think origin trait is another thing, but just keep this in mind. Okay, it's just going to have a better perk than its original form. All right, now as you guys see, once you level up your weapon, these are going to cost more currency. As you guys see, ascendant alloys, enchantment prisms, or enhancement prisms, excuse me, these get very expensive over time, so you need to be vigilant. Okay, don't just go, you know, super crazy just spending everything, because it's going to add up really quick. So just keep this in mind. If you're not sure what weapon you should, or what mods, what perks even you should put on your weapons, head on over to LightGG, see what the community says, and then kind of vary it off your playstyle and take it from there. But as you see, you'll get enhanced traits for the first slot and the second one here, and you guys can really make some solid builds on your weapons with this building or crafting station, I should say. So just keep this in mind. Like I said, these can get expensive, so make sure you guys kind of know what you're investing in, but don't freak out. You can always earn more currency. If you're curious on how to earn these ascendant alloys, from my understanding, I've been going on different Reddits and different Bungie forums. It looks like right now the coil, which you guys can find here in the helm on season 23. Let me go to the helm real quick. Once you guys get, I think probably like to step 7 or something in your seasonal quest, you will unlock the coil around that point. I've read that completing these in full drop them like hotcakes. I can't vouch for that for sure. This is just what I've read. I've also read that in the throne world, or whatever the Sabathun world's called, yeah, the throne world, once you unlock the master wellsprings and master campaign missions by leveling up Finch, they also drop there as well. I need to level him up, but if you guys get his vendor up as well, you're going to unlock those quests as well to earn those ascendant alloys. So just keep this in mind. Now, when it comes to actually leveling your weapon, I'm going to go ahead and back out real quick here just so you guys follow with me. I'm not going to craft that Perpetualist because I have an Amit here in my secondary slot that I've already crafted. Right here, you guys see I have it at level 28. Okay, I've put a little bit of time, not crazy, in this weapon. And as you guys see, if I were to look at my kill tracker, I have 600 kills. You know, Collision, how did you get to level 28 with only 600 kills? Once you craft your weapon, guys, you can manually upgrade it with currencies. So if you guys have a lot of materials, a lot of enchantment cores, or enhancement cores, I'm sorry, in Glimmer, you guys can easily level these. It's not going to be as expensive. It's expensive for me right now just because I'm very high level and I have every perk unlocked, so I don't need to level this weapon up anymore, so I don't have to waste my materials. But if you guys want to instantly get those patterns, you guys can finish them up with your deep sight harmonizers, and then if you guys have the materials, once you craft that weapon, you can immediately manually level it up and then go back and then update your traits and get those enhanced traits. Now, if you're thinking, Collision, I don't have these materials, well, guys, then I would recommend just simple farming like you would a catalyst. I would personally say, assuming you guys have the DLCs, I would just go to the Cosmodrome here and do the 30th anniversary dungeon, Grasp of Avarice. Do the start of this dungeon, but do not deposit the burdens of riches. Okay, I'll go ahead and just put gameplay up now so you guys see it. But doing this farm is going to get your level up. I'm sure there's other ways around this as well, but like I said, guys, these are still things that I'm learning, just reading and playing the game myself. This is what I would recommend. If there's any other method that you guys would do, I think there's some other dungeon that people run, but Grasp of Avarice, you can do this solo. It's the very first encounter and they spawn like crazy. So just keep this in mind. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. The next video is going to be class verb breakdowns. I'm probably going to do solar first and break down all of the quote-unquote verbs or keywords like radiant or restoration, cure, those type of big buzzwords that have gone over my head for years, and I just listened to build videos and followed each step. I want you guys to understand those as well, just like I want to understand them. So that's going to be the next video. So until then, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.